So you should also make at least half of your grains whole grains. So whole grains are the ones that are going to keep you satisfied. So make sure you get bread that says whole grain and not just wheat, because wheat does not necessarily mean that it's whole grain, and white bread there it's not whole grain at all. So that is what's going to keep you satisfied and full longer if you get whole grains. Popcorn is an example of a whole grain, so you can eat popcorn, and can be part of half of your whole grains. So next we're going to talk about foods that you should reduce. So compare the sodium in all the foods that you eat, like soup, bread, and frozen meals, and then choose the foods with the lower number. Sodium is added to a lot of foods because it gives it taste and flavor, and that's what we like. We like foods that have flavor, and we don't like them to be bland. So even though we like that, doesn't necessarily mean that it's good for us. So we need to think of foods that will reduce our sodium intake. Because a lot of sodium we need some sodium, but we don't need a lot of it. And most people have a lot more sodium in their diet than they should have. So any way we can reduce that, that'll be good. So also we should drink water instead of sugary drinks. I know water can be bland and boring, but we need to drink it. It's a lot better for us than having a lot of sugary drinks. Water is just going to be water, something that our body needs, whereas sugar drinks are going to add sugar and other things that we don't need and just increases our calorie intake. So I want you to turn to your neighbor and talk about juice. What do you think about juice in regards to this topic? So I hope so many of you guys talked about thinking juice was healthy, which it can be. It gives us vitamins, like vitamin C, but it can also be, it's better to just have the piece of fruit for those vitamins, let's say. So because juices, they have a lot of sugar added to them, and that makes them not as healthy as we'd like them to be. So just consider that when you're looking at juices. Look at the labels, see how much sugar is in them, and yeah,